Hello everybody. How are you all students? Are you all fine and safe in your home? I want to welcome all 6th standard students for this computer science class. We are studying chapter 6, Programming Fundamentals using QBasic. Part 2, last class we have discussed part 1 and section 15. I want to welcome you all once again. I want everyone to pay attention as we go through this online class. Shall we have, what are the chapter we have studied in the previous second term? Chapter 5, Advanced Word Processor, and this term first chapter we are studying is chapter 6, Programming Fundamentals using QBasic. Okay, shall we have a quick recap what we have done in the previous class? Part 1, we studied problem solving technique. Under that we studied planning and thinking, algorithm and flowcharts. Okay, these are the subtopic we have studied in problem solving techniques. Okay, so let us start listening to today's class, students. Are you all ready? Yes. Okay, what are the key concepts that we are studying in this class? We are going to study QBasic. Under that, character, set, constants, keywords, variables. Okay, these are the 4 subtopics we are going to learn under QBasic. So let us get into the lesson now. I want everyone to pay attention, students, as we go through this lesson. Okay, QBasic. Computer will accept only those characters that are in the character set of QBasic. Okay, QBasic stands for what? It stands for Quick Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code, and it was developed by Microsoft Corporation in the year 1990, and it was also developed to replace GW Basic. Okay, and it is a window based programming language. It is a window based programming language, and it is a high level language. Okay, QBasic is a high level language. This is the main information about the QBasic. Okay, next we are going to study features of QBasic. Okay, nothing but a very simple features that we study about QBasic. The first one, it is a simple, quick and easy to understand for the beginners. Okay, manipulation of strings is easier, contains less number of statements, and its grammar is very simple. And QBasic is base for all other Microsoft programming languages like VB.NET. Okay. Okay, and then QBasic also runs on all Windows operating system and Linux. A certain set of statements that are used to write a QBasic program are known as QBasic statements. Okay, next we are going to study is a QBasic character set. Okay, the following table, it shows the valid character set. First we see is alphabet. Okay, these are the alphabets first we see in the QBasic, A to Z, from alphabet A to Z, and small alphabet A to Z, altogether 52 words, and digits we start from the number 0. Okay, 0, 1 to 9 or 1 to 10. Okay, we can use these numbers as a digits. And what are the special characters in the QBasic character set? Okay, these are the special characters you can see on the you can see in the video. Arithmetic operators, okay, arithmetic operators, rational operators, and punctuation symbols, and special symbols, and blank space. Okay, these are the symbols that we need to use as a special character for your QBasic character set. Okay, students, and the next topic we are going to discuss is the next topic we are going to discuss is consonants. Okay, consonants are those whose values does not change at all, okay, while executing a program. And these consonants are of two types divided. Okay, consonants are divided in two types. One is numeric consonants and second one is alphanumeric string constants. Now, these two, in one constant, numeric constants, two parts are divided. One is integer constants and the real constants. Okay, now we study each one now. Okay, in details. Numeric constant. Okay, numeric constants. Numeric constants is a numeric value. Like examples, numbers. Okay, and the two types of numeric constants are integer constants and second one is real constants. Integer constants is talking about numbers without any decimal value. Whole numbers, okay, like 123 or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2. These are integer constants. And real constants are numbers with decimal value. Okay, fractional numbers. There are fractional numbers like 2, okay, 0.144 or 0.23. Okay, these are called a fractional numbers. Okay, real constants. Real constants are numbers, okay, with decimal value. It is a set of alphabets, special characters or numbers enclosed with the quotation marks. Enclosed with the quotation marks. Like example, welcome. You give any topic, okay, we give a closing quotation. So it's like stars. You can see that type of quotations you can give it to your string constant. Okay, next we are going to study is, okay, next, okay, keywords. Keywords we are going to study. Keywords are reserved words. Okay, keywords are reserved words. It is a group of characters used for specific purpose in a program. It is used to identify commands or a part of commands. For example, and, let, if. These are the basic keywords for your group of characters we use for specific purpose in each program. When we start a program, okay, you are starting a basic of a program, so we need to use this as a basic words. And, let, if. Okay, these three topics we use for a basic program, and it is used to identify commands or parts of commands. Okay, next is variables. It holds a data value or constants in a program. The value in a program may change during execution. When a value or data assigned to a variable, it allocates memory locations. Okay, it allocates the memory locations. Okay, and also a variable is a name which holds a data value or constants in a program. The value in the program may change during execution. When a value or a data assigned to a variable, it allocates the memory location whenever the variable is referred. Okay, the computer, it will also supplies the stored data from execution. There are two types of variables, Okay, there are two types of variables. One is numeric variable. Okay, one is numeric variable and the other one is string variable. Okay, and these are the rules for naming a variable. A variable should start with an alphabet and it can have up to 40 characters. Only one value can be stored in a variable and the only special characters allowed in a variable name is a period. Keywords or reserved words cannot be used as a variable names, and if it is a string variable, then it should end with S sign. Okay, a variable should start with an alphabet and it can have up to 40 characters. Only one value can be stored in a variable and the only special characters allowed in a variable in each period. And keywords or reserved words cannot be used as a variable name. And it is a string variable, then it should end only with S sign. And I have already told that there are two types of variables. One is numeric variable and the other one is string variable. Okay, and the next one we are going to discuss is numeric variable. Okay, what is numeric variable? It is nothing but it represents the value of a numeric constant. It is a label, okay, for address in memory location which holds a numeric constant or value, like examples X, okay, or register, REG, register, or number or page number, okay, page numbers. These are the examples we use for numeric variable. And for string variable, it represents the value of string constant. It can store letters and numbers and it should end with a S sign. And the example is, okay, for this example is students' names. We enter students' names, okay, orderly. Okay, how many number of students' names we can enter? We can do it in string variable. Okay, and the next one we are going to exponential form. A decimal number having more than 8 digits. Okay, 8 digits are converted into exponential form of a real constant. In computer programming, the exponential form is written in E notation. Okay, for example, 100.5. It is an exponential form. Okay, 100.5 is a exponential form and 1.00. And single position number, okay, single position number, it can have numbers up to 8 decimal places. A single position variable is suffixed by a symbol. Okay, and this example is 1, 2, 3, 4 or 2, 3, 4. Okay, these kind of symbols you can use it in single position number. And double position number, double numbers you can add it in each display real constants with twice the position of a single position number, like 16. Okay, double position variable is suffixed, okay, with the slash symbol. Okay, so example, you can give double words for that. For single position we give only single number, but in double position number we give double numbers in that. Okay, students, so this is the things that we have studied till now. Okay, we in Q basic all these things comes. Okay, we studied about constants. Under that, numeric constant, integral constants, real constants and string constants we have studied. Under string constants we studied keywords, okay, and variables. Variables are divided into two parts, numeric variable and string variables. Okay, we have studied about exponential form, single position number and double position number. So, we have completed the chapter with this. Okay, part 1, part 2 we have done this chapter successfully. 6th chapter, program fundamentals using Q basic. So students, I want everyone to go through this chapter before we go up with the question and answers. Okay, I want everyone to read each point according to your videos. Then please follow up. Next class we will discuss the question answers part. Thank you all students. See you all in the next class. Till then, take care of yourself.